How's your boyfriend? You're a little kerfuffled.
I'm a little kerfuffled.
I think if you text him right now and say, if you don't put in more effort, I'm done.
Yeah, hit him with the we need to talk.
My got penetrated so deep this morning.
Wait.
So deep.
What?
My got fully just rammed, dude.
Give me the craziest baby names
Okay.
that you've seen.
I want to be able to guess the race.
You can play that game.
All right.
Oh, nasty?
Yeah.
We're not guessing races anymore. I'm out of this.
Can you believe Katy Perry is going to space?
I can't stop thinking about it.
Now, are the rest of them astronauts?
Are these the real housewives of like Mars? Go back up.
They're breaking barriers by bringing glam to space.
That's what it says.
Yes.
Are we going to talk about your update with your girl?
Wait, is that the young lady that was here?
Yeah, it's a sad update.
What do you think you did?
I don't think I did anything wrong.
You messed something up. I gotta figure this out.
I got here at 11.
Did no one think about, hey, let's tell Zach? Really like, yeah, he'll probably feel it.
I literally said,
Sit down.
I said, where are they? And
I
Jared goes, I don't know, they're coming.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix his face in post. It's so red.
Don't fix my face in post.
It looks like it's a
This is the
mango.
face of someone who's smitten. Just imagine there's a beautiful woman that just passed by, and I got a little blushy because she's so beautiful.
God, you got to
also,
put some aloe on.
don't talk about yoga in front of me. What I need you to do is, if you walk in this house, announce that you're here. We're about to shoot this podcast, and we got to shoot it late at night, and we're all waiting for Alyssa to drive over. And then I come out of my room, I go to Skylar's room, I was like, when's Alyssa getting here? She's taking forever. This guy's like, she's been here for a while. I'm like, that was crazy.
First of all, I came in.
I'm like, why did no one mention it?
Well, I thought, honestly,
I'm just supposed to
No, what I thought happened.
Spidey sense that
she
a woman's
came in,
here?
and I thought one of you had text him, and so I was sitting upstairs, and I just heard like music and shit. I thought you were just packing.
I was not packing. I can promise you I wasn't
That's
packing.
what I was expecting,
I was sitting
too.
there.
Why do you look
watching-
like you just did heroin?
No, she just doesn't have makeup on. Don't
Yeah, it's
speak
just
to women like that.
11:30 at night.
Also,
Okay.
I'm glowing.
She's
She was
molting.
in bed.
She's
two
molting.
things. Yeah, I got out of bed to come here. A lot of traffic at 11:30 at night. Let me
good
just
time.
tell you. Also,
That dog's losing her
Drive-through-
ever-loving mind. Are we going to be able to hear that on the mics?
I don't think so.
drive-through line was through the roof at Starbucks. What are we doing?
Why'd you go to
Starbucks.
You went to
I didn't go to Starbucks. I drove past Starbucks,
Okay,
but
then
it's
don't
still
tell us
open at
information
11
that doesn't
p.m.
matter. Oh, you don't want to know something else? You know what I mean? That's what we just did.
we were at the office today.
Yes, I knew you were.
We were at the
gonna make
office today,
No, this is not fair.
and we're all sitting there just like kind of working, doing shit.
No one.
Alyssa goes and grabs. There's like a 16-ounce, like a red Solo cup, but it's clear. And she picks up and she's like, reminds me of the coffee shop.
that was it. It was
Yeah,
just,
she's a glutton for information that doesn't matter to anyone else.
yeah.
And Jared looked up at me and I was like,
We both made a face at each other, and then I go,
I just, and this is something that should have already developed.
Let me tell you, Jared's been a real bitch lately. Around
Well, let's
both
not
of
let's
you
not talk
guys.
to our friends that way. But I think you don't understand that nostalgia for you doesn't apply to us. Like, because you say it like we should remember something.
yeah, we should remember the coffee shop that you worked at.
Also, hit the intro music.
Zach snuck off to the bathroom. In what ways have I been a bitch?
Every time you're around these two, you act like them two, and you come after
Because
me.
they're funny.
But
It's
whenever
funny.
you are solo, you're so nice and sweet to be around until you get around them.
Because they're funny and they bring it
We're
out
not
of me.
funny.
and I
We're
just-
observant.
I want to apologize for the nickname Zach called you earlier.
I did not. This
Like,
is
this is a perfect example of how it's funny and you just
wait,
have to go
but
along
look,
with it.
No, because I'm
Zach
not.
called her Frumpty Dumpty.
I want to say this. Nope. I told her. I said she looked like a melted egg.
Well,
And
first
you called her
Oh, yeah,
Frumpty Dumpty.
you called her Frumpty
No,
Dumpty.
I whispered that joke to Zach in confidence, and then he said it out loud.
But you still called her that.
Also, if it's a joke in confidence, it's not a joke. It's just bullying. It's just
that
mean
shit
at that
actually
point.
kind of has a point
No,
there.
it's bowling behind her back. What's
Yeah.
that called?
Making fun of
You
somebody.
didn't know about it until he verbalized it.
Was I here at the house?
Yeah, you were Humpty Dumptying around.
Hey.
Frumpty Dumpty.
That was when we were filming that thing.
I'm
Where
just kidding. Alyssa's skinny.
Well, you know what was really crazy
You're
You know.
beautiful.
is the other day you were walking by And then he didn't even mean to. And he said, who just waddled by? Oh.
I didn't do
Yes,
that.
you did. You said she's got the
You haven't even been here.
she's got the systemic walrus or whatever.
Systemic walrus.
Makes
Oh yeah,
no
we gotta
sense.
stop making fun of her because the comments don't like it. We gotta
Oh
say,
yeah, Alyssa's cool.
there you go.
So fun to be around.
Well, we're not gonna lie, but
Oh my God. I'm going to.
I could try one.
You
Let me try
all
one.
Go ahead.
I don't care that she looks like she's bolting when she doesn't have makeup on. I think she's smart.
Alyssa, say something nice about all of us.
Okay,
No,
listen now. You got.
fuck no.
Whoa, you gotta be
No.
nice to the crew.
No.
Yeah.
And you're the one that always wants to be like, I want to be one of the boys.
Yeah, we gave you so many compliments. It's a circle. It's a circle of life.
Should we try
right here.
again? We can go again.
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
again. Can't wait.
You've smelled better recently.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that shows growth on your end. Positivity, growth.
I don't think your nose looks like a beak.
If for whatever reason we run out of money and we have bacon, but we not enough money, we could wring out your hair for the grease that we cook it in, which is great. There we go. Positive. I like being positive.
My hair's not greasy. This is a style.
What's the style?
It's
Bacon
slicked
grease?
back.
Yeah, but with your own oils? Are those essential oils or are those Alyssa
No,
oils?
these are essential.
How's your boyfriend?
I don't have a boyfriend.
How's the guy that you've been talking to? He doesn't watch these, right? Does he know you're on a podcast?
No.
Okay, then. You're a little kerfuffled.
I'm a little kerfuffled. The texting has slowed down quite a bit.
Well, no, give me the cadence.
I mean the cadence is
Skylar's on his phone because he doesn't care, but tell me the cadence.
I'm ready for the cadence.
What could you possibly be looking up right
It is
now?
was looking up-
11:30.
He was looking up the definition of cadence. Sometimes new words come in.
Yeah, what is the root of that word?
Yeah, that's what he was looking up. But now he knows, and now we can go to the story.
Okay.
The root of it's Cade, guy 10th grade Cade. Rail.
No one, why did...
Just-
No, he's doing references of kids we went to high school with. It doesn't matter to anyone.
And that's why I was trying to get off of that and go back to her
just
story
like how
about
my
the cadence.
barista doesn't matter. You did the same thing.
Can you
We're one
fly?
and the same.
Never mind. Go ahead.
No, the cadence is semi the same. It's just in the period of time of texting. Like it's now 2 hours here and there,
The
4
cadence-
hours.
the
cadence would not,
frequency.
the cadence would not be the same, though.
Well, it's like it's very similar, but he would be like, okay, well, I said, hope you had a good day, good night, kind of thing, and he said, okay, great, I'll text you in the morning, kind of thing. So it's similar,
Did
but
he
it's
text you in the morning?
I texted him, but because I wake up earlier because he's 3 hours behind.
What do you say? Good morning, kissy face.
Sometimes I say good morning. Sometimes I just say hi.
I mean, to think that he wouldn't write a monologue back to that.
But here's the thing: we've been texting every day.
Did you give him the coffee shop thing? That might have landed.
Not yet.
What?
I got this.
The coffee.
Oh, yeah. Did you tell him that you held a red Solo cup and it reminded you of working at a coffee
Dumb
shop?
thing. No.
Have you guys talked on the phone recently?
Don't point at me.
I was just trying to see Friday.
Okay, so
About a week.
oh yeah, like a week ago. Never mind.
That's good.
But
It was all
Yeah.
good just a week ago.
we've been talking every day.
I think, okay, and I think if you text him right now and say, if you don't put in more effort, I'm done, I think that'll smooth some things over.
It's gonna be crazy.
No, that's actually solid advice.
That's
no,
solid
it's
advice.
not.
I promise you.
No, because
I would
Jared
like
had a
that.
girl that did
No,
that.
I would like that text.
Okay. We'll workshop a couple things. What about you can't be serious, period?
You can't be serious. Period. About
Or just
what?
say, where do we stand? Question mark.
What
I
about,
was-
I think we need to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's
My
really good.
God,
Yeah, yeah,
are
yeah.
you
Hit him
trying
with
to
that.
ruin things for me?
Yeah, hit him with the we need to talk.
God, no.
Yeah. I was saying for her, because she's getting very like emotionally attached, and this guy lives decently far away,
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
He's a firefighter.
He's a firefighter in Hawaii. I was saying that
Tiki torches.
she needs to have a conversation with him about like what his intentions are. Like, is
Yeah,
this
people don't
my
talk about how
God.
many fires start because of tiki torches.
I'm
It's a
worried.
silent killer.
Yeah, I don't know. Something to think about.
Sorry, Jared. I didn't know. I was just thinking
How long
about
have you
that.
guys been existing together or whatever? Like talking?
Like only 3 weeks.
Yeah, what are we? We're talking about like what are we?
Well, no. I'm
You
not
just
saying
said
this
bring
is.
it up.
This was not like
We were joking, bro.
This was not like a what are we? This
Yeah.
is just like figure out the intentions because the thing is like she doesn't know what his intentions are.
Well, maybe he's just nervous about bestiality, like hooking up with a bird or whatever.
You know what's crazy?
Here we go.
The first thing that he said to me when we first met
Was-
no, that he did. He said my nose was big, but he
said
liked
that?
it.
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Wait, did you bring up? Did you say that?
No, we
He
were.
just looked at you and said, "Your nose is big, but I
well,
like it."
we were talking
That's
about
wild.
something.
That's rude. Like we can do it because we've known you for a while, but as
This
a
guy
guy,
just
we
met
don't
you.
even mean it.
this guy just came. Who? This guy just comes out. Yeah, that's wild.
I forget what
It
we were
means if
talking
you
about.
have a big penis, right, or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Yeah, so you're good.
Oh, dude. Thick clit. That's what it
Oh,
means for
God.
her.
Don't call her that.
Come on, Jared. Relax.
Sorry.
You got
Dude,
a
I
sunny
need to-
side up clit.
Oh,
What?
Oh my God.
What's up?
God.
I don't get it.
Don't break the yolk.
Over easy.
She's not easy. She's,
Don't.
side of blue waffle.
oh, go.
Wouldn't you want to break the yolk?
Do you know what?
have
Do
no
you have you
clue
ever
anymore.
do you have you ever seen the blue waffle photo?
Don't remember what it looks like, but I know I've looked it up before.
Have you seen that challenge where girls have been putting eggs at their coochie, and if you go all day without it hatching, it means you get good cooch.
Good luck.
That's not
You
real.
get good luck.
It's not real at all.
Yeah, dude, we could have had her. We could have had her.
eggs up.
I would not do
I
that.
was just dying to get off this so I could go doom scroll for 2 hours. So.
I was thinking about if I had one of the, like, what do you call them? The your genitals.
Nature's pocket.
Yeah, I'd maybe. I don't know what I stick up there.
You wouldn't want
Like
to
a
stick
baby
anything
carrot.
up there.
No, I'm thinking about snacks.
Like hard candies, you know?
Yeah, but it might dissolve. I have
That-
to keep it in a package. What do you keep
Well,
it?
like a jawbreaker.
How many? Okay, you put a jawbreaker up there in the morning. What color is it by noon?
What color did it? What color did it start out as?
It's gonna start at white, obviously, like
White.
everything does, and then it gets taken away from us. I mean, I know you'd be
Did
fired
you
up.
just growl?
He's mad about the whites.
Don't slurp so loud, dude.
The rumors are true. I have a sunburn. What?
Hey, dude, if you would have saw me this morning, I was waddling around the office. I thought I got,
Alyssa?
dude, my ass got penetrated so deep this morning.
Wait.
So deep.
What?
My ass got fully just rammed, dude. We were at the workout.
Fell off the rower.
We were at the workout.
The last time
And I was
I go
trying
to
to
the
get under a
workouts.
minute 30 on the rower, and I was fucking there. I was at like 131, and I went in for a big pull, and I shot back. Remember, feet strapped in,
Yeah.
and I don't have flexibility.
No.
I yank on this bitch, the seat comes out from underneath me. My ass splits the rail, but I can't get up. Damn. I'm begging for help. I had to call. I'm like, what's his name? Nelson. Daddy.
He said, "Can you pick me up?"
Oh,
I said,
I'm big bunged on the rower.
I said, pick me up, boy. Daddy.
Oh,
And he
somebody-
lifted me up and I just slid it back. I like tucked it. And I was off to the races again.
Oh my God. The
did it
rower
feel?
said
Dude,
credit
it
or
fucking
debit.
hurt.
They don't warn you about all the.
And Nelson said, yeah, now you know what it feels like. So what are you
Was
talking
that
about?
an activism for gay?
I don't know what he was saying.
Does Nelson know what it feels like?
I think he was like a prison reference or something. I don't know what he was saying. But he's never been to prison.
Yeah.
But I think he was telling me that he was like, that's what prison's like. Or he was like scaring me straight.
Yeah. The personal trainer that's a vegan really knows a lot about prison.
My mom thinks I'm going to prison because I haven't done my taxes yet, and she cussed me out on the phone today.
They're not due till what, the 15th?
15th.
Yeah. That's a wild, don't get me wrong, love D-Dog. Wild response from her to cuss you out 5 days before.
But she knows it.
Dramatic.
She's like, she's never gonna.
It's just a preemptive cuss.
Yeah. She goes, "All right, fine. Go to jail and have somebody, be your bitch or something." And I was
No,
like,
that'd be
No,
reversed.
yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Alyssa in prison would actually fare well.
You think?
I think
there's
she'd get
some
her-
hard women that go to prison.
Yeah, but she'd go in with such a snooty. She'd probably get her ass beat. You probably get jumped, actually.
Are you good at?
jumping?
But thank God though, with all the grease, you can if you get a cut, you can
Again,
Vaseline.
It's not grease. It is what?
He just says he was being complimentary.
What'd you say?
Telling his friend he's smart. What's wrong with that?
What's the guy? The guy for John Travolta. That guy's in your hair. Hell yeah.
It's the name of a movie.
Hell yeah.
Of a character.
John Travolta is an actor.
Yeah, and he's naming a movie that the actor was in.
Which is?
Grease. But
And that's your hair.
it's not Grease.
Danny Zuko.
Thank you.
No, Avatar. That's from Avatar. Oh, I meant to tell you. If you need shampoo, I can give you some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have some extra.
I like this is a good bit. People are gonna
It's
hate
not a
this.
good bit.
People hate. Oh, they get so mad. Don't y'all gang up on her. It's 3 versus 1. First of all, shut up.
Is every commenter like a Southern Belle?
Come on now. Come on. She's skinnier than she used to be, and you all know that.
Dude, if
Why don't you look straight into the camera with your white-eyed goggles and your red
I
face?
can actually no. Here's the thing.
This could be cancerous eventually. Hi, Livy Dunn. I want to thank you so much for individually bringing this to my house and dropping it off. The cotton candy flavor is my absolute favorite of the sweet, sweet Accelerator. And I never thought I'd get to meet Livy Dunn, but Livy Dunn came to my house with Accelerator cotton candy, and she gave it to me. Livy Dunn loves sustained energy and accelerated metabolism and enhanced focus. Livy Dunn likes 5 calories and 0 grams of fat.
She also likes energy drinks that have 0 grams of sugar.
You don't know Livy Dunn like I do, dude.
Well, if she came to the house, that means she hand-delivered
I don't think
it
it was her.
Oh.
I think it was an Amazon person.
Oh, because you can buy Accelerator on Amazon now with the link in the description.
Here's the thing. With the link in our bio, you can get this new Livy Dunn flavor accelerator drink for $10 off on Amazon, but you only have until 4/18.
When you're feeling down, you need a little energy, pop open an Accelerator and throw it in your gullet. Put it right in your face.
Thank you, Accelerator.
So as everyone knows, it's a very rocky financial situation right now. It doesn't matter what side you are on politically. With the tariffs, sell-offs, instability, people are very worried about their financial future, as they should be. It feels like during this time, Wall Street is playing musical chairs, but the middle class never gets a seat. And that's why I've partnered with the Middle Class United Cooperative. It's a housing and membership co-op where you can actually own a piece of the solution. MCUC lets people buy in, not just buy products. It's $500 to join, and I know that's not nothing, but it's a one-time investment into owning something for yourself.
Think of it like a gym membership, but instead of it being a membership that you might not use, with the MCUC, you're building equity, influence, and access to affordable housing. We joined this because we believe in it, and you should too. But don't just take our word for it. Click the link, check it out, and don't wait until the next crisis to take action.
Memberships will open on May 9th, and if you're watching this, you're early. So get in while you can.
Wait, hey, you want me to? I can really clap back.
We have to.
Alyssa,
You have to. You just came at me.
Alyssa, I don't care. I want to preface this. I don't give a fuck. I think you're doing a good job with the working out and you're eating right.
Yep.
And I'm proud of you.
That's nice. Hey.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's not going in, but I was just a clap back.
it might be going in.
No.
I might be going in.
I
didn't have anything to do with that.
That kind of has to go.
You made
in.
fun of me.
She said that you made the joke about the pounds down,
What did I say?
and she came at you.
No, I said his face is like a tomato.
And you're basically making fun of a cancer patient.
I am not.
Yes,
But
you
no,
are.
but
Skin cancer is the
Skin
number
cancer
one
is a real
killer.
thing. And I tried to tell you guys
some
that by the
people.
pool.
Brother,
I
you
got
pointed.
cancerous.
You pointed at one of your 1,000 freckles on your
No,
arm.
this one's raised above the ground.
Oh my gosh, she's dead.
It's like that statue where they're like this, holding the flag.
The one we got from France.
no, the one we put somewhere, I think.
That's the Statue of Liberty.
No, it's Iwo Jima, I think.
It is Iwo Jima.
Dude, if you would have came in the house last night, you would have saw a version of Iwo Jima. Me and Jared. I'm in Skims.
Oh yeah, we have an update on the house as a whole.
Yeah, I think we're fucking haunted, dude. But I'm just in Skims, bare boned. Jared's in boxers with a knife, and we're doing a sweep around the house last night.
You guys just get high and get paranoid.
I was not high.
No.
I was perfectly
Yeah,
sober.
but you're so influenced so easily. He's high out of his mind, and he was probably like ghost, and you're like, yep,
no.
I'll
This
get
is-
my knife to stab the
No,
entity.
this is what happened. So I get up at like 11:30 to go pee. Okay, actually, a backstory. Jared had a girl over doing a recording session.
And that's the guy with the big teeth.
Yeah,
Yes.
Earlier in the night, Jared had a girl over. She left. Me and Jared played some pool.
Wait, is it the same girl that doesn't want to be in your life anymore?
No, it is not the same girl.
Okay, then I can see why that girl didn't want to be in your life. You got all these girls.
It was just we were just recording music.
But
Were you making her scream?
No.
high octave.
There was some falsetto.
Falsetto.
Whenever I have sex, I wear my Apple Watch because I don't want to go up because I got to make sure she doesn't scream loud enough to go to a certain decimal because I don't want to hurt my ears.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a loud environment.
Have you guys ever heard?
Hold on, you're derailing our
sex?
story. I've heard the bed shaking.
I try to do it to their national anthem.
That was what you just did. That was not anywhere near the national anthem.
No.
No.
Okay, continue, Skylar.
Oh yeah, so he had this girl over to record.
Bombshell.
And she left, and then hours had passed. But I got up at like 11:30 to go to the bathroom. I'm peeing, and I hear a woman like laugh, and I'm like, just a thought crossed my mind. I'm like, wait, did that girl come back over? That's crazy. Finish peeing, brush my teeth. It might have been when I was actually brushing my teeth. I walk out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Jared's door opens immediately as I'm walking out, and Jared's like,
good.
hey, Skylar, do you have a girl over?
Heard of?
And I said, no, why? He's like, I swear I just heard a girl's voice.
And keep in mind, so I was getting ready for bed. Like I had just climbed
So
into
you're gonna
bed.
stab this poor woman?
Hold on. I just climbed into bed and I still had my headphones in because I was listening to a podcast.
Very
That's
cool.
how clear this was, that like I could hear it through my headphones and like listening to the podcast.
We have a neighbor.
No, it was
No,
in the
it was
house.
in the house.
It's definitely a spiritual.
And so then I was like, no, I don't. I was like, but you know what's funny? I literally just heard a girl laugh and thought, did that girl come back over and stay in Jared's room? He was like, what the fuck? And so then he got his knife and we went just SEAL Team
Did Jared
6.
have his nose strips on?
Yeah.
He did. And I'll tell you this. I knew we were in trouble because we came downstairs and we did this door right here. And Jared opened the door and did like this with his fucking knife.
You can't pre-stab.
And I was like, oh,
Why?
we're going to get
It could have
fucked
been
up.
someone, I don't know.
Jared's gonna
If
get out right.
somebody's in our house
was the
at
worst,
11:30 at night, I'm pre-stabbing.
Feels
I'm
like-
standing my
I'd
ground.
ask a question. What
I
brings
asked
you
him
here?
that. I said, well,
Is,
okay.
you looking to stay a while? You know, I don't want to stab them
No,
immediately.
but I asked, what were you, what? So you stab them once and then what? What do you do then?
They're in fucking pain, okay?
Not
and if,
but okay.
and
so,
if they don't like crumble over in pain, right? I'm stabbing them again.
so then Jared just becomes OJ Simpson, stabbing some poor bitch.
But I'm protecting the house.
Was acquitted.
That's true. We don't know he did it. You didn't do
No
it.
clue. Well, he's
Allegedly.
Oh, he's dead.
He's also dead.
What's up, Twitter world? R.I.P. dude.
Oh, and then even more precursor to this, before I went upstairs, I was down here, I was turning everything off. I heard a loud thud in this room.
What does precursor mean?
Precursor to
I don't understand what it means, but where does it stem from?
cursor.
Is it saying like pre-computer?
No, it's cursory.
Where? Yeah, let's look this up.
Where does precursor? Are you recording?
I'm gonna say
Of course
this
he's
thing?
not.
Oh, it's borrowing from Latin, the Latin precursor.
Exit out of that. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I heard a loud thud in here, and it wasn't any of the dogs because Handsome was laying on the couch, and I had just put Lady May in her crate, so I know they didn't knock anything over.
Crazy.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay. If
You've been in a violent mood today between
No,
the
I'm-
stuff you
I'm
said to her.
what did I say to her?
I don't
Him,
know,
or whatever.
we've all been,
tell you
we've
that
all
we're-
been very nice to Alyssa.
Well, okay, we that over there we've been.
You just say
fine too.
they, them.
I
No,
don't know
it's a
what
she, dude.
that thing.
It's
Relax. Don't turn your back towards me.
Can I talk to him?
You-
You have headphones on, right?
Don't look her. Don't.
He can't hear it either. He doesn't
I
have
can
headphones
read
on.
lips really well.
Okay, tomato, go talk to him.
You could have come up with better than tomato.
He looks
you've already used tomato. You
could try
should have
again.
went with like lobster.
Yeah, you want to try lobster?
okay. No, lobster's too nice.
Really?
Lobster's pinch.
Are you saying because lobster's mate for life and you know I'll find a woman of my dreams one day? Or the Colin Farrell movie?
Or do you want to be fucking societalist and say like, oh, you're tan. What have you been fucking working a blue collar job? That's something you would say.
But he's not tan.
He's sun-kissed.
Red as fuck.
Okay.
You're a personified woodpecker.
Don't be mean, dude.
Oh my God.
Reel it in.
What did he say?
Sun Zoo.
You could star in a Fruit
You
Loops
don't want to
commercial.
hear.
Say it. What did he say?
I don't know.
Don't tell her the Fruit Loops thing.
What did he say?
I didn't hear the Fruit
She could
Loops.
star in a Fruit Loops commercial.
I don't know what that means.
Toucan
Toucan
Sam.
Sam.
Oh, I wasn't familiar.
Your mum.
That you can't
God.
stutter on a clapback, Alyssa. We've been over this.
muttering. What's the word I'm looking for? Murmuring?
It's definitely
Mumbling under your breath.
He said you would star in a Fruit Loops commercial.
He also said you're a personified woodpecker.
Did I?
Yeah.
Forget about the things I say sometimes.
All right, talk to him.
Okay.
Anyway, also one of the reasons we were freaking out is because
Oh, I forgot you guys saw a bird or something.
no,
What was it?
do you remember like months ago when we heard like a
Cell phone
call,
incident.
a call coming from the attic?
You guys are okay. Yeah, I remember.
So it's very possible that there is somebody living up there.
And then when Jared got back to his room, he felt a sharp pinch in his neck.
Oh, dude, it freaked me out. Dude, it freaked me out so
You
bad.
slept
And
wrong
I
on a
really
pillow and you thought a
no,
demon was
I
in your
was
room?
getting into bed. Okay, and this is a common thing with ghosts. Okay,
No, Jared, it's a common thing with demons. And when they touch your neck, that means they're attaching themselves to
that
you.
really?
Yeah.
oh, dude, I'm getting the chills. I'm getting.
Well, I will say this. I don't want to defend Jared here because I don't really believe in ghosts, but I'm saying that because if ghosts do come, I feel like they won't be happy with that and they'll get real mean. So I'm
Yeah.
saying that like I believe in them
Why would they be mad about that?
because they'll be like, this guy's a bitch. And they'll just get up in my shit, dude. And I don't need all that.
There's a reason they don't mess with me.
because imagine how you would feel if someone just acted like you didn't exist.
No,
that would make you
because-
feel pretty shitty,
I think
right?
they don't, I
No,
don't think
that's-
they don't fuck with you because it's too easy of a pass through. You're too skinny.
No, because the more fear you feed
They like to get in here and
into,
fucking linger around.
the more fear
I
you
have
feed.
lost a lot of weight. I'm like 15 pounds down. We brought it up before. but-
Hold on, Komodo's talking. Go ahead.
Shut up.
No, it's
The
Quasimodo.
more fear you Shut up. You laugh at that way too hard.
Because
The
it was
more
just so fast.
the more fear
Moto likes you.
the more fear
big.
Zachary.
chunky.
Oh,
The more fear and
I don't like
energy.
when you get in the ocean because California gets a little nervous about losing some of its structures.
The tsunami sirens.
The
start
more
going off.
fear and energy you put into them, the more they will give to you.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Where are you learning all this information?
She's doing seances.
Oh, she watches one Sam and Colby video while she's flicking her bean to Colby, and
Oh,
what? You want to do them? Who cares? She's hot.
no. I have
Yes.
watched other things. I'm interested in the paranormal.
Very cool. I can't relate to you without you thinking it's an attack.
But I will say, I know Jared felt the pinch in his little spine tickler. But about a week ago, I laid down. I swear, as I was closing my eyes, I might have been asleep and it might have went, I don't know. But it felt like someone just like grabbed my fucking shoulder.
See?
I jumped up out of bed. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I'm telling you, it's getting bad. There's
One
something.
night,
If y'all come in and I'm fucking floating, y'all just leave me, dude. Don't come back.
I put a string around you. I'd take you around for my birthday.
Then
said,
you'd
"Look what I
be
got
a
at the
real life
zoo."
balloon.
Don't explain things. Don't explain it.
It's like when Shrek inflated the frogs. That's Skylar.
One night, I was in my room and my doors flung open like as hard and then just like crashed against it. And I had like my eye mask on, and it made me mad how not scared I got because I just went. Oh my God. And I just like went like this. I closed them. I locked it. Lady Mae was freaking out. She was losing her mind. I was like, it's just the door.
That
What
happens
caused
a
it?
lot
Wind.
to your balcony doors because of the wind.
How do you know?
No, because the other day they were open.
Yeah,
I was
they
like,
do
why
that.
the fuck are those things? It scared the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
you have to lock it. And then sometimes the door hits the back of the whatever.
The scariest thing that ever happened to me was when you guys were in Punta Cana and
Enunciate?
Punta Cana.
You got it. Just continue the story.
worries.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It was 3 a.m, I think,
Oh,
and
wow.
there was music coming from Zach's bedroom, so loud, and I'm like, "Oh crap!" And then I opened the door, and it wasn't even music. It was like a radio station. So you could hear people talking. And I was like, oh my God.
That's how the ghosts communicate.
I'm like, they're in the house. And
How'd they communicate before the tech? They're just sitting down there like, I can't wait for Edison to figure
and I
it
was
out.
freaking out. And I called my friend who lived in New York because he was up at the time.
He'll save you.
Obviously, he can't do anything. So I left the house and I just started driving around at the time.
It was just my Alexa on.
I know, but in
Is
hindsight,
it worrisome that your closest emergency contact is in New York?
wait, what?
He's on another coast.
Oh, well, I only called him because I knew he was up. So I didn't know who to like talk to.
But you had to find someone that was 3 hours ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless, it was him playing like a joke because he put it on. He
Played a joke?
He brought his Alexa, and apparently it connected to this one and started playing, and not the Alexa that he brought.
I don't remember doing all that.
And it freaked me out. Anyways,
Sorry about that.
He's so fucking sorry for every.
Well, it's ironic because I got the sunburn while skiing.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, you went skiing?
This was my first time skiing. Okay.
How'd it go?
A lot of people saw my frame and they said, you're going to be really good at this because you're athletic. That was said.
Was it?
And then,
Who said that? You in a mirror?
no, the people around. And then, so I got to start my lesson. I'm bing, bang, booming. You learn the wedge. You learn the pizza. You learn the spins. And then at the end of the day, actually it's not even the end of the day, by noon, I'm at the summit of a mountain going down 3 miles.
Were you nervous?
No.
I think we all saw you wipe out on your story, and both skis went
Yeah.
flying.
How
was a
did
joke.
that happen?
It was a joke.
That was a joke.
Well, one time, so the ski instructor, we just started going down like a bigger slope, and he was like, teach me how to brake. And one time I just hadn't figured it out yet, and I was moving. He goes, dude, I was scared. It was like my last day of the season. I thought you'd be the first person I'd have to like write paperwork for.
Was the snow soft or hard?
Felt like both.
The hell's she doing in there? She's probably barking at some crazy bitch.
Could have been the ghost.
Do you have a name for the ghost?
Twat.
No.
That's gonna make it mad.
It's being a twat.
Cameron.
I like that.
That sounds friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Zach's got a call. Zach has a call.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if it's a boy, but it's here. I'm looking at it. Let me ask. How much do you weigh?
No response.
A lot for a girl, a little bit for a guy.
Are you kidding me?
We're kidding.
I might weigh the same,
You
but
had a
I've
tummy
gained
tuck.
a lot of muscle.
You had your tummy out today, and we were all looking.
What?
That means you're confident in your body now, which is beautiful. Jared used to be not even mildly obese. I'd say considerably obese.
Morbidly.
That's a word. And then he started using FitBod, and he's been using it for years.
Years
Over 1,000 days.
Before I even moved out to LA, I was using FitBod. I have now 1,669 workouts using FitBod.
My favorite part is you start working out, you see some progress. FitBod doesn't stick to the old routines. It adapts as your body adapts, and you have new workouts to get that sculpted body you want. That summer's coming fast. Make sure you've got those abs. You can wash some sweet, sweet clothes on. That way you can get them kisses.
My favorite part is when I started using FitBod, I was a newbie to the gym, so I had no idea what I was doing, but every exercise has a demonstration video attached to it, so you know how to do the exercises correctly.
And guys, my favorite part is FitBod tracks your muscle recovery so you can avoid burnout and keep up your momentum.
Level up your workout and join FitBod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app free for 7 days at fitbod.me/dropouts. That is fitbod.me/dropouts.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
I've been in dark places in my life. I know I'm saying in a jovial way, but that's so I don't cry. And to get me out of that, therapy was a big aid. And BetterHelp was the easiest way for me to get into therapy because I could do it in my house. If for whatever reason my therapist didn't work out, they have tons of licensed professionals that you can switch from to find the perfect fit for you. So I want to thank BetterHelp for my mental health, and I hope you give it a chance as well because it can It can beautifully transform your life.
And you might be thinking therapy's too expensive for me, but a lot of people don't know that BetterHelp is actually up to 50% cheaper than in-person therapy.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally.
And guys, it's super convenient. You can join a session with just a click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life schedule.
You go to the gym for your body, and now it's time to go to the gym for your mind. Your well-being is worth it. And right now, you can get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp when you go to betterhelp.com/dropouts.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dropouts. Thank you, BetterHelp. Okay, if you own a business and you need to get things to customers, shipping can be the biggest headache in the world. Imagine your package doesn't get there. People get mad. They never use your service again or product. Well, guess what? ShipStation is here to fix all of it. ShipStation is the one and only place. Well, it's not the one and only place. It's just the best place if you want to start shipping some sweet, sweet products.
It's the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers with discounts up to 88% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates and up to 90% off FedEx rates.
Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of the companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life.
You can seamlessly integrate with services and selling channels that you already use and manage your orders on one easy dashboard.
Calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code Dropouts to sign up for your free trial. That is ShipStation.com, code Dropouts.
That's actually a good transition because that reminds me of babies, you know?
I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
And
I'll be honest, I'm tired.
What happened?
I just hit a wave of tiredness.
Guess what?
Well, fucking
suck it up,
work-
Buttercup.
He's going
work
through something.
through it. Hold on.
Let me
I want to
talk
get to the segment.
What segment?
Okay.
Baby names.
Well, they're funny baby names. Okay. Anyway, do you know the trend? Have you seen the trend on TikTok where it's like, name me like the most unhinged way you've done something, right? Whether it's like quit a job or, lost weight or something.
No, but go ahead.
Okay. Usually it's just like a still photo over this like classical music. And I
Sounds
saw
lovely.
one that was like,
He's on his phone.
I'm not.
you are, dude. Give me your phone.
You can't
Put-
give him your phone. He's gonna
What is
text
he,
your
the
mom.
fucking feds?
Put
gonna
the
put
phone
baby in a corner?
on the fucking couch.
It's an extension of him.
Anyway,
My body, my choice, bitch.
this one, this one was like, give me the craziest baby names
Okay.
that you've seen, and a lot of them come from like pediatric nurses.
I thought you were about to
obviously.
say something crazy.
Yeah, I did too. I thought you were gonna say it came from a certain demographic, and I was gonna have to stop you there, and we were gonna have to make a hard cut.
Anyway, I just thought it would be funny to go over some of them that I saw on there.
Can we
If you do
also-
a bit here and it's all ethnic names that are normal?
I sure
You're getting
I
canceled.
sure hope they're not ethnic.
Can we guess? Do they say anything about the parents or anything?
It depends on which ones. Like some of them have like a little backstory to them. Some of them are just the names.
I want to be able to guess. the race.
Never mind.
You can play that game.
All right.
Absolutely.
No.
I was about to
No.
say-
the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Guess the race.
Okay, I worked at a summer camp and there were these siblings, Lincoln, Reagan, Nixon, and every time the dad would come, he would say, came to pick up the president.
Okay, so that's so white. That's the white guy.
Wait, what are we guessing?
No, or
That's a white guy
it
from
was
the
just
South.
like, it's not guessing. It's
That might
just
be
kinda
Chinese trying to fit in.
No, that's not Chinese, dude.
It's just kind of reacting to the names. And I picked this one because this is something I think you would do.
I do always say that if I have a child, I want the name to be presidential.
Lincoln
I mean,
Horn.
Lincolns are great.
Theodore Horn, Teddy Horn.
Teddy
Dude, you
Horn.
came up with freedom while we were playing pool.
Yeah, Freedom Horn's pretty
Freedom
sick.
horns kind of sick.
Freedom.
Not.
Let Freedom Horn, brother.
Dude, he's gonna live in a trailer and
Yeah.
do meth.
No, he's
Yeah.
going to lead the
But
U.S.
God, he'll
Army
do
in
it.
World War III.
He's gonna have a Confederate tattoo.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will.
Lincoln's a cool name. Nixon, not so much.
Nixon's pretty sick.
I kind of
What
like
about-
Reagan.
Lincoln,
Oh, wow. Trickle down economics.
Nixon, Lincoln Justice, Reagan Justice, Reagan Justice.
Reagan justice. sounds
Next.
Nice. Okay, the next one.
How nasty?
Yeah.
We're not guessing races anymore. I'm out of this.
But we
how
got
do
the
you-
guess for that one. In.
But how do you think that's pronounced?
Honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah, that's a black person name.
He said, "Oh, nasty."
That's African American, and that's okay. That's a cool name, but it's black. We might have to cut that part, but I think it is.
Oh, nasty. That was.
They should have pictures of these.
But the nurse has to have a conversation. I don't think the nurse had a conversation.
Said hold on.
But the child's gonna have to go their entire life.
Why can you? We could have played this game when fucking Lawrence was here. Then it would have been fine. I could have said whatever.
Well,
race I wanted.
I didn't see that. I didn't see
You like
this.
to be racist when black people are out of the room.
Yeah.
No, this is not a
crazy,
race thing.
Jared.
Skylar made this a race thing.
Honesty.
He always makes things. He always makes things race things. You have to prepare for that.
That is true.
Survive in advance.
I did not take that.
3
into
for 3.
account.
Click it.
Okay. Spurgeon. So this is
Why?
the name of the oldest son of Jessica Dugar. She's one of the original kids from 19 Kids and Counting. Spurgeon. She named her kid Spurgeon.
It's white.
This
We're
is
not
a
guessing
race game.
races.
Well, no, you gotta do 1, 2, 3. Okay, go.
What?
1, 2, 3.
It's white.
Yeah.
Because I know I've seen the mother.
No, you gotta say 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go white.
But the 19 kids is.
We're
making jokes.
that might be a
Next.
football player.
Who's editing this?
Okay.
I went to middle school
With a girl named Nova. That's fine, but her last name was Kane.
Oh, I know this.
kind of sick.
Nova Kane.
That's fully white.
Yeah, that's kind of sick though.
Is
That's
it?
a NASCAR.
That's
Nova
NASCAR.
Kane.
Yeah, that's a. It might be like dad's a NASCAR, mom's a fucking flower child.
Nova Kane.
And they just
Oh.
and
Or
they
a
came out with
dentist.
Nova.
Or yeah, they could be in the dental field.
It feels like a black
Yeah.
girl that has like the little like plastic clips that are like bows in her hair. There's a girl named Brittany back in the day that I might have fancied in elementary school. That had it.
Oh.
But could never get past her having the same name as my sister. Didn't want to plow. Wasn't thinking about plowing, but I thought it was odd. Casadia.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
And that's
Wait, Casadia is kind of cool.
No, but
is it pronounced quesadilla?
It's pronounced quesadilla.
How is he getting
Dude, that's a
them?
drunk white guy.
Listen, I
That's a drunk white guy.
understand it. I get it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like I'm doing something wrong here. I get it.
that mama was on epidural too long, and that white trash man said, "Name it quesadilla."
No, that's
think
the
my buddy-
mom's
I think
like
that's my buddy.
pregnancy
And he tried to spell it.
craving.
He thinks that's how it's spelled too.
I think that's Drew's kid.
That might be Drew's kid.
Who's Drew?
He's a dude. It's a reference you wouldn't get.
Okay.
Rainbow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
Rainbow.
That now this is a margin call.
It's
We still
kind
doing
of
the race thing?
French.
I'm still doing race. No, it's definitely white or black.
Feels
but
mixed.
it feels
They
like
could
it might
still
be
be French.
Louisiana.
Feels like white and black got together
Oh.
and made a decision.
A little like Creole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
could
I'm
see-
going Creole on this one.
That's a subsidiary. We'll allow it.
Rainbow. All right, next. Beowulf.
Oh, that's easy.
That's
Native
the
American.
whitest name ever.
Native
No, that's
American.
white.
It has to be white.
It's Beowulf Hornfeather.
Beowulf.
Beowulf Stillwater.
and it's gonna be a kid that's just like malnourished looking. Like he's not gonna be big at all.
Just lanky.
We had a kid at our school named Hunter White Eagle.
Oh wow.
Really?
Sick name.
That's a dope name.
Thank you.
This name reminds me of Wolfgang.
Very cool. Next.
It doesn't remind you of Beowulf.
Was a preschool teacher for years. The craziest name that I came across was Coors after the beer. His brother's name was Remington, like the gun.
That's your
kid's-
kid.
That's from our hometown.
Coors.
That is so Skylar coded.
Kinda like
No,
the name
I would
Coors.
never name my child Coors
No,
in Remington.
dude. Offensive tackle. Coors.
Coors Horn.
Dude, your child's name would be Coors Banquet Horn.
I do like a Coors bank.
Remington.
I know you do.
Remington. That's too. I don't like. Remington. It's too much.
It'd just be
then
Remy.
Yeah, but that's.
What if he does a school shooting though?
Oh, that's a bad look.
Bad look. And he's white. So
Remington Winchester Horn,
It's already more of a.
Winchester's kind of sick.
but not as a first name though.
No, that's a middle name. That's a hard.
That's a cool middle name.
Coors Winchester.
That's kind of sick.
That might be a good last name. Coors Winchester.
Creed horn.
Creed. Ooh. What?
You shit on all the fun.
All right.
I mean, okay.
This is the last one.
Your
Majesty and the Queen.
They're twins.
Yeah.
Your
Anytime I see an asterisk,
apostrophe.
anytime I see an apostrophe, it gives me a little clue.
A little clue into what?
I'm going to say this is black.
I can't believe you played the race game the entire way through.
That's what it was.
What are we supposed to be doing?
I think one of them's black. I'm not sure about the other.
I just pulled them up because I thought they were funny names to react to.
Was that it? Is that
And
all?
maybe give us some inspiration on what we want to name our kids in the future.
I'm just worried that neither of them are going to be able to run for president just based on their names.
Oh, because we
Yeah,
can't
but-
have royalty.
Yeah.
Your Majesty and the Queen.
Are we going to talk about your update
Oh
with
my God, here we go.
your girl?
Oh, she doesn't want anything to do with you?
Yeah, it's a sad update.
She's too busy, which
She's too busy. Got
is translation for not interested.
It is crazy. She DM'd me the other day.
Did she?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
I'm interested. And I'm not busy.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, Jared, though. And she's like, I'll take care of it.
That's crazy that she's just straight up lying to you.
She sent me a link for Amazon, the game Twister. She didn't say anything else. No follow-ups.
Whoa.
And a date. And a location.
Okay. What's the date and location?
2 bags of frozen candy.
Anytime I want in my bedroom. So, wait, is that the young lady that was here?
Yes,
I don't
that
want to
was-
speak ill of her like that. Sorry, I do not want to play Naked Twister with you.
No, everything
Because you are for him. You're
everything
lovely.
is all good. She just
They went on a few dates.
we went on a few dates and listen,
What do you
said-
think you did? Okay, this is what I'm saying.
I don't think I did anything wrong.
But you didn't do something right. But because
But yeah, I guess I did do
because
something
no matter what, if she felt like you were the one, she would have figured it out, which sucks.
Yeah, well, when you put it in that framework, yeah, that does suck. But everything
You messed
listen,
something up. I gotta figure this out.
Listen,
Did you pay for the dates?
we left on good terms. I
Well,
did pay for the dates.
She left on her terms.
on her terms, but they were still good terms.
Very
okay.
cool.
Like we both agreed that both parties are great and we still want to be friends. Everything's fine. She's just a little busy. He's literally taking selfies in the middle of me talking. That was the most disrespectful
See, and I
thing.
wasn't even doing it. I was listening. I was engaged.
Thank
Well,
you.
Jared's not.
Also, thank
Neither
you
is
for that.
anybody.
Aren't you dating that one girl that my mom disapproved of?
No,
She had the balloons for
no.
what happened to her?
Catfish girl ended long time ago.
Yeah, that
I
just
saw her on Hinge.
did you.
Did you really? Swipe right?
Had to.
Wouldn't that have been funny though?
Oh
Bring
yeah.
her over. Watching a movie.
Welcome to my abode.
You might recognize one of its constituents.
Do you have anybody on deck? Who's up?
Do I have anybody on deck?
I mean, it's 2 outs, but you're still in the game.
Listen, I'm still on the apps.
I heard you call dibs on somebody the other day.
I don't know if you want to say her name, but the photographer,
Oh, that was just a joke.
he called dibs.
You can't
joke
joke
a
claim
dibs.
women.
Well, because I'm respecting dibs.
You were not respecting dibs. Don't even try me with that
I was
bullshit.
being cordial. I didn't do anything.
Neither of us did anything. I don't think either of us were serious.
I was serious.
I don't
know that
think
girl.
she would be interested.
Why?
Also, that.
Why not?
Well, she might be interested in you. I
Why
don't know.
wouldn't she be interested in you?
I don't know because we're just friends.
Yo,
when's the last
I'll
time
be
you hung
honest.
out?
I'll be honest. I've been here 2 years. I ain't never met that broad in my life.
Y'all are real good friends.
I ain't never seen or heard nothing until I saw her there.
Just the kind of friends that you like say hi and hang out when you're already out.
Hey, and I'm asking when that happened.
When does that? I don't
When
know.
was the last time that happened? Because again, been here 2 years. I remember faces.
Maybe a couple months ago. I don't know.
We ain't seen her.
Watch this. Who's on the penny?
Harriet Tubman.
I was trying to say you're good at faces, but that's not.
But you proved him wrong.
Who's on the penny?
Lincoln,
Who's on the quarter?
Washington,
Who's on the nickel?
Jefferson.
Who's on the dime?
Truman.
No.
Who is on the dime?
Let me think about it. Don't pull it up, Alyssa.
Oh, I covered it on my screen.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Really? Oh, you learn something new every day.
I
feels
thought
like-
that was Truman my entire life.
No,
Does
Truman's
kind of
got.
look like him.
No, he does. Truman's got glasses and is like frail.
Looks just like him from the side.
It does look just like
Yeah,
him
that's
from
why I
the
thought
side.
it was the whole time.
Look up. Wait, can you look up FDR? I want to see what. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was spot on.
I'm rocking this.
No, pull up another one. Pull up FDR.
Pull up FDR. Side profile.
Oh, I'm thinking
Nothing.
I'm getting FDR confused with
with
Teddy.
Theodore.
Yeah.
Teddy doesn't look like that either.
No. But when I hear
FDR,
Roosevelt,
you thought Theodore. Yeah.
I picture the mustache, the
Franklin
glasses.
Delano.
I have such a last name for presidency, but I've said too many things in this podcast.
You lack the Constitution.
I'm constitutional.
Skylar brought up an interesting question.
I would
Speaking
like-
of last names,
To give my address.
Wait, but hold on. I'm so sorry. I want to get back to what someone's about to say something before that.
oh well, it wasn't so much of a question when you originally phrased it, but you said that. Why did you just throw ice at me? That's gone forever. You looked at me when we were playing pool, and you said you look like the kind of guy that would take his wife's last name. And
100%. I'm all in on that. Yeah.
okay, and
No,
then,
totally.
But then we started talking, which I
look
Wait, but hold
if-
on.
What?
I think I was being. Wait. If this is the same conversation I remember, I was very gentle about approaching it because I had a bunch of questions.
Well, you
You had it in the back of your mind. You're trying to make it true. Yeah, you look like you sit down to pee.
well, it's better for your prostate to do that.
But I'm just saying, like the type of person. It's not. You're a non-threatening human being, which is fantastic.
I don't
think
want
it's
to be
great.
a threatening human
No
being.
no one is saying it's a negative.
Well, you're insinuating that it's a
I
negative.
am not. You want to take her last name. You sit
I
when you
don't
pee.
want to take my wife.
You tuck in the mirror and wear dresses,
I.
and that's totally fine.
But it would, it would
fine
be
with
totally
everybody.
fine. But I don't do that. But the thing is like, so he said that, and I was like, oh, if my wife has like a cooler last name and whatever, like,
What would constitute a cooler last name?
didn't we come up with something?
I don't think so. I was trying to think. I don't think so.
Then we started
Something
talking about. He's like, don't you feel concerned at all about like carrying on the family line? And I was like, no, there's enough Baileys out there. And also, I don't feel the need, like, I don't have a father pressuring me to continue the line.
That was my question originally. That's the
Lesbians
question
don't
I wanted to know.
pressure.
No, I don't think so.
But I didn't want to be like, hey, do you give a fuck about your last name? Because it's not like from your dad side. But I didn't know how to ask it.
You were trying to say, are you really going to carry on a woman's name?
No.
Essentially, it's kinda
I was just
like-
wondering if there was any pressure with that because there is pressure sometimes.
I mean, yeah. There's pressure in a lot of things in life.
But it is my
You
grandfather's
we need to
last name.
We need to really get serious on this podcast for once and cry and stuff.
Okay.
You go first, Alyssa.
Nah, she can cry about anything. She'll cry because her chicken nugget was overdone.
Alyssa, when's the last time you cried?
Oh my god, on the way over.
I don't know.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
At any point, do you like? Oh, I know the type of person you are. Never mind.
What?
I bet any money you cry and look at yourself in the mirror.
No. But
Yes, you do.
sometimes I hear that is really, if you do that, I hear it's good. You're
Yeah, you heard it.
you'd be like a good actor or something, like a good soap opera person, because like you're looking at yourself crying and like
You're like getting off on your emotions.
That is
getting off
not
on
where
it.
I thought. I thought you were going to say it was going to be like therapeutic
Yeah.
to
Oh, I
like
thought you
see
were gonna say
yourself in that position. Are you the type that like films yourself when you cry?
Oh my
No.
god.
Who films themselves when that people do
A
that?
lot of people do. Have you ever been on social media
Oh
ever?
yeah.
So I don't- So I do have a few crying videos. It wasn't me
saved
intentionally.
in your role.
Well, because I was getting ready and then I started crying.
For
And
what?
then you pause it.
What were you crying when you started?
I don't know. It was a while ago, but it wasn't like I was intentionally crying. Put up the camera, start recording, cry more. It was like I was already,
I don't know
whatever.
if I've ever shed a tear on camera.
The last time that you cried, what was it about?
I don't know.
You remember?
I don't know. What is this already? It's
Well,
whatever.
Skylar said that we had to get serious.
And you're
We
the
had
one
to-
that said okay.
When's the last time you boys have cried? That's what the people want to know.
Like when I was in London.
Honestly, I don't think I've cried since my breakup.
Who with who?
And I remember now the song, dude, I remember it so vividly. I was in the shower. Well, no, I cried after that too. But this is the one I remember vividly. I was in the shower and I was listening to music and Far Away by Nickelback came on, which sounds like an insane song to cry to, but it hit
struck a
in
chord,
that moment. Yeah.
God,
and
boy.
I
Far
was
away.
sobbing in the shower.
Get up on you, huh?
And then that I was, and the reason I was showering was because we had like one of your YouTube video shoots that day. And so then on the way to the office, I put that song back on and sobbed in the car on the way to the office, and then spent like 30 seconds getting myself together in the parking lot.
That's a psycho move.
Yeah,
And
you're a psychopath.
walked in. No, I needed that like cathartic.
You need
I
to
remember
Yeah.
that day. We were all waiting for you to come in. Zach was like, he just broke up with his girlfriend.
I was nice about it. Go me, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing about me. I'm really nice behind people's backs, but to their faces, I guess I'm a little bit of a tyrant.
Yeah, you brought it up constantly that day.
That's how I cope.
That's how you cope.
Yeah.
Interesting. When's the last time you cried?
Probably with the breakup.
You broke up with who? You guys are figuring this. We gotta write it on the fridge or something. I gotta keep up with this.
Schedule. Yeah, we gotta keep a calendar.
I remember the anniversaries.
That was so long ago, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 3 months.
Somebody that's never been in love.
I mean, it hasn't been I haven't cried recently.
Interesting.
I told him to be strong.
Yeah, my big man got me over here.
I got him so strong.
Anyways, can you believe Katy Perry is going to space?
I can't stop thinking about it.
But why? What do you mean? Like, why is she going to space?
She paid for it. $250,000, I assume.
They're going to space with an all historic female crew.
Good luck.
Go.
I'm tired.
I would hope they send your ass to space and say, figure it out. You'd be stuck up there.
Not reels. Threads is starting to become kind of like Twitter, where I was on Threads for some reason. I got hooked. I don't know, but I was on there and I saw a post, and it was a picture of a female pilot, and the caption just said, "If anything happens, this is who did it."
Dude.
Wait, but why are they going to space? Well, why
I
is
don't know,
she
it's
going
the-
to space? I
Katy
get
Perry
why.
joins all female Blue
you wanna
Origin
go with them?
space flight.
Is she performing up there? What's going on over here?
Yeah, I'll go.
Zach was like, I believe women can go to the moon. And I was like, okay, you want to go with him? He's like,
No, I'll go. Katy Perry's flying. I'll go.
I don't know why she's going.
Well, just
because
click
baby,
on
she's
the
a
link.
firework. You know?
These are all the women going.
Wait, let me see a photo of all these women.
Now, are the rest of them astronauts?
Yeah, what are these the hottest astronauts anyone's ever seen? What
I
is
don't
the-
think so.
Are these the real housewives of like Mars? Go back up.
I'm trying to find out information.
Yeah, who are the baddies that are attending space?
Wait. Scroll down. Wait. In their first interview together as a crew, they're preparing for the flight by learning to meditate to help ease her anxiety.
Oh my god.
No.
So
Who are these
Katy
ladies?
Perry,
That's
Gail.
that is Katy Perry. Zoom in.
King.
Pinch.
Gail King is not a rocket scientist.
She's like a TV anchor or something.
Yeah.
I don't think they're astronauts.
Who's that queen on the left?
I just want to know why
don't
they're
think-
going to space.
Why are they doing a photo shoot for space? I'm very
Because it's
confused.
the first all women.
They're breaking barriers by bringing glam to space.
That's what it says.
Yes. I can't take this shit seriously.
We don't need to bring glam to space.
Bo said she took the
Space is
hairstyle.
gonna
Wait,
finally be glam. Is that been a big thing that we've
Hold
been waiting
on.
for?
hold on. I think it's so important for people to see us like that. This dichotomy of engineer and scientist. Amen. That's what we want. And then beauty and fashion. We contain multitudes. Women are multitudes. Yeah, I'm a multitude too. I'm like nice guy, and sometimes I might be. you know?
That's not a
It's
good
multitude.
claim to have on yourself.
I'm saying I don't say it. I say it might be a thing. Who knows?
The dichotomy of engineering and scientists in the beauty and fashion.
yeah, like
But why do we need beauty and fashion in space?
Bo then says she took the hairstyle she plans to wear on the flight on a test run skydiving in Dubai. I also wanted to test out my hair and make sure that was okay. Space is going to finally be glam.
So are
Like
they?
women engineers and
Listen.
scientists can still be beautiful and fashionable.
Is that like a big thing? Is that like do we want our
Maybe,
engineers?
apparently, I don't know.
Like
So
you,
they're
you
just-
can be an engineer and you can go to space and you can have your hair nice.
I'm
But the-
sure
they-
Search another article.
I don't even know what I'm fighting for here.
They said the flight is 11 minutes long,
where are they going? It's only 11 minutes to space.
or I think they're only spending 11 minutes in space.
but they're going to be glammed.
Will only last 11 minutes from liftoff to touchdown.
Oh, so the whole flight is 11
We sit
minutes.
62 miles above Earth.
That's not far.
No.
I'm very
It takes
confused what we're fighting
62
for.
miles to go to the outer atmosphere.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
no, not yeah.
space is not that far away.
I don't.
Technically, it's just really hard to get there because you're fighting the entire gravity of Earth trying to pull
I'm
you
just
back.
so confused because I'm for women doing whatever they want. But why is this a big issue?
Like, you know,
Why
in
do we have
Fly
to
Me
be
the
hot in
Moon?
space? What's the? I don't
Not Fly Me to the
understand.
Moon. What's it called?
What?
The movie that those girls were cool. What
I
was
need
the-
to be.
Hidden Figures?
sick.
I like that NPR has some beef with Katy Perry. 20 musicians who should get to go to space before Katy Perry.
Guys, let her go to space.
Click on that. Let's see. Let's see.
See,
who they
this is
have
a
on
fight I
there.
can get behind. Katy Perry deserves to go to space.
Yeah, but she has that song. Isn't it like she has that alien song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Marshall Allen, George Clinton,
the hell
Elton
are those
John,
two?
John Williams. They're all guys.
Hey, all right.
Damn.
Maybe we need to get these broads in space.
Oh, there's Bjork. I think, yeah.
Is Bjork a woman?
Because she does like really weird
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of,
yeah.
Maybe there is a stigma on women being hot in space. I was on the wrong side of history.
It is just so funny that the first 10 were guys.
Scroll back up to the top. Are we sure there was no woman tucked away on there?
Who's Marshall Allen? Is that a guy?
Elton
John
John
Williams.
Williams.
No, right
Oh,
there.
Erica Badu. Okay.
Number
There we go.
5.
Number
And
5.
Bilal.
Never mind.
Oh no, Bilal's a man.
From your perspective, Alyssa, run me through again what we're conquering by doing this.
Let me ask you this: if you were to go to an engineer
I
or
wish
a
you'd wear a little bit more
bioscientist,
makeup for a certain. I'm just kidding.
if you were to go to an engineer or bioscientist and saw a woman and saw she was fully glammed, and one woman who saw that and she wasn't fully
I
glammed at
literally
all.
wouldn't know the difference.
Okay, maybe that's you guys, but I think some people would think the fully glammed woman is not as smart as the not glammed woman.
Alyssa, this is an honest question for you. Are you going to feel personally empowered by bringing glam to space?
Not by bringing glam to space, but I think by
Women going to space.
Yes,
that's
Okay, that's
Yes.
awesome.
That's
Okay, that's
already.
good.
I
Yeah.
can't believe it took 62 years for another all-female space crew.
But if you're a woman who is an engineer and figured out how to get to space, I don't think you're that much smarter or cooler if you wear makeup doing it. I think you're already pretty smart and awesome because you got to space.
I think you're also different than most men, though.
Tag that. Anyway, Katy Perry.
How much does this trip cost? Can you look
That's
that
what
up?
I was thinking about that.
Oh wow, Zach, you almost nailed it with 250,000. It's about 200,000.
Hindsight, that's not
That's not
bad.
to go to space. It's really not.
11 minutes.
Also that.
Yeah, but even like to Katy Perry, $200,000 is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, she
A
could
penny in the
probably
bucket.
pay that herself out of pocket.
Do you guys want to go?
I'm okay.
Reserve a seat?
I'm not glammed
Ooh.
enough.
Wow.
Purchase a window seat on the life-changing... Is this the thing
I
that
want an
Elon
aisle.
Musk was doing?
I don't want to see the window. I'm going to close my window the whole time.
You're like, I'm trying to sleep.
Sleep.
No, I think
Katie, close your window.
I genuinely think you should book it and then just like see Robbie's reaction when that charge comes through.
This is crazy.
Zach,
Where's that going? He's going to space.
That would be insane.
Who's he going with? He's going with Katy Perry. She's going to be glammed.
all right, guys.
You know
I'll
what?
sign
I
you
support
up.
it. Glam in space.
Well,
All right.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Thank you, space. Amen.
All right, hit the outro.